Well, welcome back. As since there is never a dull week in my life, welcome back to the conversation. If you do follow me on social media, I'm pretty sure you know what we're talking about today, and how a negative can become a great positive and bring a lot of joy to people's lives. With that being said, let's jump right into it. Let's just jump right into it. If you guys have been following me on social media the past few days or the past week or so, I posted something, took a screenshot of one of my DMs here, and I kept the person's name out of it. I didn't want to drop the person's their handle or anything because I don't want people to be. I don't want anybody to get harassed. And they said, "Hi, how are you doing, Khan? I saw you upload a lot of gaming content, quote unquote gaming content, which is great." Now, from what this tells me immediately is that it's a bot. They got my name at the beginning. They changed like the first couple things of the letter. It's all copy paste. So I was wondering if you would like to get into, if you would like to get Twitch emotes, gaming logo, overlays for your page, or YouTube thumbnails, logo animation video. Okay, cool. I understand that. It's a hustle game. This person's a Fiverr page. They need to make some money. I respect that. But if you don't know me, I've made well over 5,000 plus Twitch emotes for the for the Twitch platform, and all of this stuff is in my bio. So this person did the bot didn't read the bio. This person didn't read my bio. I was like, all right, man, cool. So I hit him with the bruh. Laughed it all off. We all had a good laugh. I do pretty much everything this person is asking to do for me, right? But wait, the plot thickens. So I'm looking at this thing again, and I look at their picture. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, that looks so eerily familiar. And then it hit me. It's me. So not only did they contact me to make artwork for me, they tried to sell me on my own work, which was pretty much the nail in the coffin for me. I did not tag this person. I did not let them know that I was putting this information on my Twitter page. I didn't want this person to get harassed, but people being people, they had to comment on it. They had to step out of the shadows and let their Twitter handle be known. And lo and behold, they jumped out and started commenting on this post. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Because they could have stayed anonymous. They could have stayed, they're like, oh, you know what? I don't need to talk, I need to speak on this in particular. But I want to hit you with their reply in my DMs here. This is after every I didn't tag them in this. They found out on my Twitter page, and they have not changed their profile picture yet. Let that sink in. Sorry if it made you feel uncomfortable. It wasn't my intention. This is apologies 101. Never apologize for somebody who feels. You're immediately placing the blame on them and the onus on them. I just really liked your last profile. I know how to design, so I designed it in my own way. I designed it in my own way was pretty much I would have taken an apology. I would have sincerely taken an apology. And I did not want this person's name to be dragged through the mud. Because, people are young, they make mistakes. I understand. And I'm not harassing people. So they stepped into this their entire selves. So, after that, I had to tweet this one out. And shortly after that, there was no more account. they pretty much deleted their account. Um, Now people have reached out to me. Yeah, they messed up. People have reached out to me like, "Oh yeah, their account's still live on X, Y, and Z platform," and I'm like, it doesn't really matter. The unfortunate lesson here is that people that don't know how to design, don't put the effort forth to like learn how to design, will just pop up with a new name. And I don't know about you. I'm not super petty. And I don't have the time to track anybody down for using my content. I don't have the manpower. I'm old. I'm tired. I'm achy. And if you saw me scrolling through this, there was quite a positive upturn to this entire situation. There was quite a positive upturn to this entire situation. We got to, as a community, over the past 3 or 4 days, been hit with some of the best memes I have ever indulged in on my Twitter account, and I've had some pretty good ones. With that being said, when people take things from you, it sucks. When people try to like, live off of your hard-earned work, it does suck. And I know people out there are hungry. People need to eat. Thievery is not the best way to do that. But I understand the need to get food on the table immediately. This is not the way. The other way takes a lot longer, but the short path is going to be short. It's going to have it's going to be a dead end. When somebody asks for something custom, you're going to try to trace as much stuff as you can, but you won't be able to fulfill the needs of your potential clients that are looking to you to, be a great designer. So that part makes me sad. Hopefully they learn a lesson from this. I can't see if they have or haven't. They haven't taken down any of their pages. And I don't want anybody from this video or from my community to go follow them or DM about it at all. I want this to stop right here, actually. But the grand scheme, the deterrent of this is something. I'm not going to tease this anymore. It's a little something the community put together every day to help make this a little bit more lighthearted. And I'm going to hit you with this right now. So, if you take a look here, this is what has been happening on my Twitter account for like literally every hour on the hour. I scoured about 50 of these, and I was going to tag everyone's name on each one of these, but it would have taken me entirely too much time. So I'm going to go ahead and just link you my Twitter account. You can scroll through, and there were some things up here I couldn't even put up. So there's probably 50 plus of the variations of these, some with video, and some that will probably give me a DMCA claim on this video. But this is the best thing that could ever happen. This is like content that made itself, something that came up from a bad situation that actually made me smile every hour on the hour. The community jumped in on it. This is like a do this in your own style that was completely unprompted and completely organic. And I want to say thanks, guys. You guys, are fucking phenomenal. Oh my god. So, with that being said, I'm gonna link my Twitter account here in the YouTube video. Theft is not the way, and I do feel bad the person that took their account down. I'm pretty sure, I hope that they learned something, but that's not a guarantee. If you can be as lighthearted as I can when somebody takes your things, and hopefully the community around you is not completely toxic, trying to run the person to the community at the edge of the earth, I think you've won as a content creator and as a creator. we all dream to have a community this imaginative and this strong. So thank you guys so much for your support. I want to talk about my first few days of game development and making game assets for my title, but I did make a Twitter account to separate my content from my design content and my designer account. And we do have a name for the studio. It's a one man studio. Too many hats because I wear too many hats and I'm corny. So I'm working on a project with my good friend. We're doing that also. I got another project coming up with a company I've been telling you about. And once you see it, you're going to love it because I'm going to love it. If you did order a hoodie, that stuff's coming in pretty soon. And I'm going to talk your ear off today. But I should have some news about where we're going with the game and about how I'm putting people that are supporting the game into the game, which has already started. You can go check out the Twitter link about that. But with that being said, you guys keep fighting a good fight. And take a moment to appreciate the people around you. Even if it's one person. Even if it's just yourself. And we all hope to be as gracious and as my community is on Twitter. So you guys be safe. And I'll see you guys next week.